GoHighLevel AI Studio Builder tutorial. So in today's video, I'm going to be going through everything you need to know about this brand new feature, going through everything so you can see how it works and most importantly start using it for your business today. And right before we begin today's video, I do have a GoHighLevel free trial link down below which gives you an extended exclusive 30-day free trial so you get more time to try out the tool when you sign up through the special link down below this video. And you'll also be getting access to my full bonus bundle completely for free. And I'm talking courses, snapshots, templates, and even my separate traffic bonuses that teach you how to actually get customers that rank on both Google and YouTube. You won't find this bundle anywhere else, so the full list of bonuses is going to be provided down below in the video description below this video. So with that being said, let's get started with today's GoHighLevel AI Studio tutorial video. So the first step to actually get started with today's tutorial video is to actually enable the feature inside of your GoHighLevel account. So you just want to go over here and obviously be inside of your account, and then you just want to go over here to settings. Then once you're inside of labs, you want to scroll down below right here, and as you can see, you want to make sure that AI Studio is enabled, as you can see right here on screen. So once you go ahead and see that enabled, you'll be coming back to your main section right here, and you want to click on AI Studio, which is going to take you to this section right here that you can see on screen. And pretty much AI Studio is like a vibe coder essentially, if you know what that is. So essentially it's like a coder. You literally tell it exactly what you want it to build, whether it's a landing page or a website or even like some sort of like software, and it's going to actually go ahead and create that for you right here. So for example, you can see you can create landing pages, a dashboard, an e-commerce website. You can create websites for like local businesses. So for example, like a painter or like a plumber or anything like that. Create like a portfolio if you want as well. You can build a blog or a CMS, to-do list right here, like a task manager. It's kind of like monday.com type of stuff, right? Chat application, and you know, the list goes on right here, right? So again, you literally just tell it exactly what you want, and this vibe coder tool inside of GoHighLevel is going to literally create it for you from scratch. So if, for example, I actually have a copy and pasted like prompt that was actually created from like Claude before. So it literally just says build a website for perfect code painting. Basically, I'm asking it to build a website for a painting business, right? And of course, the more information you put in, the more better output it's going to give you. But of course, you can put in the bare minimum information and it'll create something from you from scratch as well. So I want to go ahead and actually click on enter right here and click on this button to actually get it started creating my website from nothing. As you can see right here, it's going to set up and design the system assets. It's literally creating everything like live right here as well. So it's going to be building out the layout, the home page, the inner pages. It's even going to finalize some SEO stuff for us as well. So you can literally see all on autopilot without me having to actually do anything as well. So it's absolutely phenomenal that you can literally just do all of this right off the bat with minimal input in my end. Alright guys, so as you can see right here on screen, GoHighLevel has created an amazing looking website completely from scratch, just using this prompt right here. And again, the more information you give it, the more of a better website it's going to give you, obviously based on your personal preference. But you can see right here, a quick little prompt has created all of this literally from nothing. So you can see this website looks phenomenal, and you can easily sell this for quite a little bit. In the past, I know websites like this could easily cost like over $1,000. Now, I don't know how much it'll cost today, but the fact that you can build a professional custom website from scratch like this is absolutely phenomenal. You can see it has the phone number. Click on the get a free quote button right here. It has a home page, an about page, services gallery, contact as well, and it looks completely professional, like an amazing website if you're looking to sell painting services, for an example. And you can see it has the 15 years experience right here, the license and assured, 5-star rated, satisfaction guaranteed, and you can see the list of different services that the company's providing right here based off the prompt that I gave it right here. And then of course the call to action. Now, one thing I'd probably want to add to this website, for an example, is social proof. So if you have reviews and stuff like that, I'll probably add it to this website. And you can see right here the GoHighLevel tool, so the inside of the Studio AI, so the AI Studio, you can see right here that you can actually go ahead and just tell it like what you want, and you can go ahead and just literally add that to your website. So for example, if you want to add something in particular, you just tell it exactly what you want, the AI, like exactly what you want to add, and it's going to go ahead and make that addition, basically add what you want to go ahead and do into this website right here. So you can also see right here that actually recommends different things. So you can add a testimonial carousel to the home page, create a detailed FAQ section on the services page. So let's go ahead and actually do that. And you can see right here that the AI is going to go ahead and do that for us like live to make the adjustments to the website. All right, so let's see the final result now for our FAQ section. It's going to be added to the website. So you can see right here, it's added a detailed FAQ section on the services page. So it's not going to be in the home page right here. So I can probably tell it to add it on the home page, where you can see right here, which I actually forgot to show you guys before, the about page. You can see what it looks like right here, the gallery. So you can basically like have like social proof and like some of the past work that's been done for other clients. And then the contact page right here where people can submit a quote and all that type of stuff. And then going back to the services page right here, you can see the type of services that are going to be provided. Again, literally the AI inside of GoHighLevel created all of this for us. And then what we literally added right now was a FAQ section that's going to be on the services page right here. So you can see like which areas do you service in Melbourne, are you licensed and insured, you provide color consultations, and all this type of stuff right here. Again, you can fully customize this to your own liking, and you can go over here right here on screen and click on code. And you can actually see like the amount of code, the amount of work that GoHighLevel has actually done for us right here. Like this vibe coding software is absolutely phenomenal, and you can see the amount of detail. Like imagine trying to create this from scratch. I can tell you right now, me personally, I will not be able to do any of this, but the fact that we can just literally do this with like AI is just absolutely amazing inside of GoHighLevel. So if we go back over here to preview, you can see right here, this is going to be the preview. So if we go ahead and click on publish, you can see right here, you can click on publish. So then people can obviously access the website live. So you can go ahead and do that right here. All right, so we've covered a lot so far in today's GoHighLevel tutorial video. So we've covered obviously the user interface and like how to actually create a website from scratch using AI. And again, just leveraging the power of vibe coding, right? So AI Studio is vibe coding, right? And then Ask AI, which is another new feature, is more or less for the CRM. It's kind of like ChatGPT in a way as well, as you can see right here. It's going to be Ask AI. So I'll probably make another video on this as well. But the main thing we're going to be going through in today's video is going to be obviously the vibe coding tool, which is going to be AI Studio, right? Now, one thing to actually really emphasize is that the cool thing about this, you obviously have vibe coding right here inside of GoHighLevel, and there's probably other tools out there that actually do kind of cool things as well to a certain degree. But the cool thing about GoHighLevel is that it's going to be an all-in-one tool. So you're going to have like this vibe coding element right here, which is going to be connected to the CRM software inside of GoHighLevel. So everything is going to be connected for you all in one platform. So you can literally create websites and do all this type of stuff right here inside of GoHighLevel, inside of the AI Studio, and connect that to all the other foundational stuff inside of GoHighLevel. So it really is just an all-in-one setup. And the fact that you have access to all of this, literally just on a $97 a month plan, is absolutely an amazing deal, to be perfectly honest, in my personal opinion. So if we go over here, right here, like in terms of the user interface of this section right here, so obviously we went through like the foundations of creating the website. Again, there's so many different more templates and other different things we can do in terms of like vibe coding. It's not just creating websites. So I'll go through all the templates in just a moment, but if we go over here, you can see all of your projects right here. And then as you start to use this, again, this is like a demo account that I'm using for today's tutorial video, but as you start to use this like me and a lot of other people within the community, you'll probably very quickly have a bunch of projects to the point where it's going to be very unorganized. So this is why I like the start section right here, because you can actually star and favorite different projects so you can come back to them later. So for an example, if I wanted to go ahead and favorite the newest project right here and like star it, I can click on the star icon and it'll actually go ahead and appear in the start section right here. So I can come back to that much more easier instead of going through all my projects when I have like 100 of them, for an example, right? And then again, you can see your recently viewed projects, my projects, the starred ones. You can obviously unstar a project if you don't want to go ahead and have that be in the start section. So I'm going to click on the unstar option, for an example. And then what I want to go over as well is the templates. So like I said, you can build websites and that type of stuff, but you can even build a lot more other things as well. Think of it like vibe coding, where you can create anything to a certain degree, right? So for example, you can create landing pages, you can create a dashboard, you can create like an e-commerce storefront as well if you want to go ahead and do that. So if I want to create an e-commerce store, I'll click on the e-commerce section right here, like the template, and it'll literally go ahead and create that for me right here. Now for the purpose of today's video, I'm not going to be going ahead and doing that, but again, you can choose whatever you want to go ahead and create. So you can build a portfolio website, and I can tell you there's many different use cases you can use this for. Now, blog and a CMS, so you can even build like a blog platform or something like that inside of the actual tool. Now, I really like the task manager right here, the to-do list type of thing. So essentially you can create like a task management software. It's kind of like similar to like monday.com. So you can assign like different like assignments to different like employees or different workers. So you can be like, hey, James, you need to do this. And it's essentially like very, very powerful inside of like AI Studio. It has been able to create something like this. Chat application, restaurant food ordering, fitness tracker. So you can literally create like a fitness tracker app inside of the tool. Again, absolutely crazy stuff right here. You can create a social media feed, a calendar scheduling type of thing, even like a weather app as well, which seems pretty random, but you can go ahead and create that. So that's pretty much it for today's video tutorial on GoHighLevel's AI Studio. So we've covered the foundations and like the basics of the things that you need to know, and we pretty much run over the main things, so you can actually get started using this feature inside of GoHighLevel. So like I said, guys, if you do want to try out GoHighLevel, which again I would strongly recommend if you haven't already, to like get your hands dirty, try out the tool, try out like features like the AI Studio to see if it's going to be right for you and your business. You can actually get a 30-day free trial, an exclusive 30-day free trial link down below in the video description, and you get access to all the bonuses we said during the start of today's video. And again, the full list of bonuses you've been getting 100% for free. So with that being said, thank you for watching today's GoHighLevel AI Studio video tutorial.